Welcome to Bali. Bali usually refers to the island, but it's also the name of one of Indonesia's 31 provinces. Bali includes the main island, plus three tiny islands off the coast, Nusa Penida, Nusa Limbungan, and Nusa Siningan. Some bonus facts on Bali: the word Nusa means island in Indonesia, but the main island of Bali also has an area called Nusa Dua, which is not an island in itself. Welcome back to my channel, Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. If you are new from my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified if I uploaded my new travel experience video. Enjoy watching! Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. Welcome to the Gua Gajah or Elephant Cave. Although the exact origins of the cave are uncertain, it is believed to have been built as a place of spiritual meditation. One folklore relates that it was created by the fingernails of the legendary giant Kibu Iwa. However, examining its style, the sanctuary was probably dated from the 11th century Bali kingdom. The complex contains both Hindu and the Buddhist imagery, as the cave contains lingam, an uni symbol of Shiva, and the image of Ganesha, while by the rear border are curved image of stupas and chatra, imagery of Buddhism. The temple is characterized by menacing faces that are curved into the stone, whose purpose is assumed to be the warding off of evil spirits. The primary figure was once thought to be an elephant, hence the nickname Elephant Cave. Other sources state that it is the name after the stone statue of the Hindu gods Ganesh, characterized by having the head of an elephant, located inside of the temple. The site is mentioned in the Javanese poem Dasawarnana, written in 1365. An extensive bathing place on the site was not excavated until the 1950s. The entrance of the cave is accessed only by walking down an a long flight of stairs. The inside of the temple is small and usually has a trails of white smoke from the incense burning. Visitors wearing shirts will be issued a sarung to tie around the waist before entering the courtyard. The complex also contains 7 statues of women, out of which one has been destroyed due to the earthquake, holding water pitchers that depicts 7 holy rivers of an India. This elephant-saved site was added to the UNESCO World Heritage tentative list on October 19, 1995 in the cultural category, but was pulled out along with the 11 other sites on 2015. Taman Ayun Temple or Pura Taman Ayun is a magnificent family temple of a Mingwi Empire. This is one of the most visited temples in Bali, both local and a foreign tourist. It's located in Mingwi Village, Mingwi Subdistrict, Badung Regency, and about 18 km north side of Denpasar town. It is strategically located beside of major roadway between Denpasar to Singgaraya. Taman Ayun Temple is also one of the 6 royal temples in Bali, making it very important both spiritually and historically. The temple's name, Taman Ayun, translates to the garden temple in the water. Inside near the entrance is the small guardian shrine, and to the right is the large Wantilan hall, where the communal gathering take place. A tall fountain with a spout jutting up and out on the cardinal directions can be seen in this area. Into the next court, a small temple compound by the name of Pura Luhuring Purnama can be seen. The second and the third terrace are slightly higher than the first. To enter, the visitor must go through a second gate where the shelter called Bali Pinggubingan creates them with the ornaments pictures that depicts the named Hindu gods that guards the 9 points of the compass, referred to as Adadiwata Nawasanga. This is one of the Bali statue that represent to the good harvest of rice, and it's covered with a rice plant. As I imagine, if you are new from the city and a lot of statue in the street, and you can see the design according to what the statue refers to. East of this court is the small temple called Pura Dalim Bika. While it is the western corner, it is the 8-meter high wooden bell tower known to the locals of Bali Kulkul. A climb up with a revealed 2 hanging rectangular wooden bills plus the high and a spectacular view of the whole complex. The fourth and the last court is considered the most sacred. Those ranks the highest. It is referred to as the Utama Mandala. The intricately ornamented central gate is open only during ceremonies, as the entryway for consecrated heirlooms and other ceremonial paraphernalia. Another gate it is east is for daily access. Several tiers of different outlines and sizes rise up into the temple's skyline. The temple's 3 grounds denotes the 3 cosmological levels known to the Balinese Hinduism, namely the world of man, the realm of gods and deities, and the temple's divine level. As recounted in the ancient text of the Alpi Parwa, the whole complex of the Taman Ayun Temple represent Mount Mahameru in the so-called churning of the sea of milk or in the cosmic formations of the world. Taman Ayun Temple was built in the 70th century. Precisely started in 1632 and finished in 1634 by the first king Tiokerda Sakti Blambangan. This temple holds a very sophisticated architectural design compared to the other temples in Bali. Chinese architecture's inspirations and underwent a significant restorations project in 1937. And in 2012, UNESCO awarded Taman Ayun Temple as a part of the World Cultural Tourism Site. Uluwatu Temple, locally known as Pura Luhur Uluwatu, which means Luhur, something of divine origin. This is one of the Bali's 9 key directional temples and one of the most spectacular ones in the entire island. First, on the top of the steep cliff approximately 70 meters above the sea level, Uluwatu Temple has a unique architecture with a palm front black roof stuck into the black. The most impressive thing that anyone sees Uluwatu Temple are also amazed prime locations, precocially between heavens and earth. I mentioned above, the name Luhur means something of divine origin, and Ulu, the land int, and Watu, the rock, and the old language, the name itself had aptly described what this special temple is all about. And according to the Archaeological Survey of India, that remain found on the site proves that the temple is one made out of the group of stones that came into the existence around the 10th century. A holy priest from the eastern Java, Dang Yang Dwi Genra, then chose Uluwatu Temple to be his spiritual journey final worshipping place. I'm not wearing my glass because Uluwatu is really dangerous place. Monkeys here are very aggressive and never afraid to humans. Rice fields in Bali, history, culture, and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Rice is a staple food in Bali and it has strong ties to the Balinese culture. The cycle of rice growth pretty much sets the tone for much of the traditional Balinese life. The Balinese community views rice as a gift from the god and a symbol of life. For 1,000 years, the Balinese people have been growing rice and cultivating the beautiful rice terraces of a valley where three kinds of rice are grown: white rice, black rice, and a red rice. The white rice is the most common one, while the red rice is much rarer and the more expensive. There are many gorgeous rice fields all over Asia, but what makes Balinese rice terraces so unique is the Subak irrigation system, which even made it into the UNESCO World Heritage Sites list. The Subak system is manifestations of the Trihita Karana philosophy that is a part of the Balinese culture. The Subak system consists of canals and wires through which the water from the natural spring flows through Bali's water temples and from there to the rice fields. Ubud Palace. The palace was the official residence of the royal family of Ubud. It was on his travel that Markandeya received a divine revelation that in Bali he was to bury 5 precious metals in the mountain slope where the mother temple of Bisaki now stands today. Along with a group of the followers, Markandeya was the magnificently attracted to the destinations located in the central foothills of the island that radiated light and energy. This place was the Kampuhan in Ubud and the junctions in the Wus River, and it was here that the field compelled to build a temple by the name of Puro Ganong Liba. Purataman Saraswati Temple, also known as the Ubud Water Palace, is an old Hindu temple in the central Bali that was built by one of the Ubud princes. It may not be built on the lake like the now Bratan temple, but there is a nice lotus pond instead, and it also has some of the best stone carving in Bali. This temple is super easy to visit, and you can combine it with the other nearby sites like the Ubud Royal Palace. Saraswati Temple is located right at the center of Ubud Center. There is the small gang leads to the beautiful lotus pond between a Starbucks coffee shops and the local cafe in Kiangjang Street near Ubud Palace. This beautiful temple is dedicated to Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, music, and art, wisdom, and learning. It is built in 1951 and designed by one of the most popular Balinese architect, Gusti Newman Limpad. The design of the temple was based on the three mandala philosophy, which divide the temple area into the three areas, Nista, Mandala, Madhya Mandala, and Uttama Mandala. Welcome to Kanto Lampo Waterfalls. The entire pathway leading to the falls is gorgeous. There are vines creeping down the cliffs, the sound of water crashing in the distance, and the colorful butterflies flying around you. It's magical. When you reach the waterfall, you need to get into the water to get the best view. You can leave your belongings on the rocks besides the waterfall to keep them dry. Being considered a tourist attraction spot, the Kanto Lampu Waterfalls is subject to the entrance fee. The entrance fee is 10,000 rupee per person, and tickets can be purchased at the ticket counter in the parking area in front of the waterfall entrance. Kanto Lampu Waterfalls may not be the one of the best known waterfalls in Bali, but it is still perfect to stop include on a day trip from Ubud. Hiding away in Bali's jungle, this beautiful waterfalls is a peaceful escape. An idea day trip itinerary from Ubud would combine a visit to Kanto Lampu with the famous Tukad Chipung Waterfalls, Tibuna Waterfalls, and the Tingnungan Waterfalls, Tigalalang Rice Terraces Ubud, Monkey Forest, and much more. You can check on my description below the details of our tour guide, Ubud Driver. Having a private tour guide in Bali makes your tour easier and very convenient. Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. Thank you for your love and support always. Stay safe and take care.